Hi everyone, welcome back. In this episode, I'm making a segmented clock. The wood I used is originally firewood. This little clock was a Christmas present for my parents-in-law. I couldn't release the video before Christmas, otherwise they would have seen it. The wood yielded a wedge shape of 45 degrees, so I needed 8 pieces to make the full circle. I just saw them with a handsaw. I don't have a bandsaw, otherwise that would be quicker. I used a pool saw because I can saw fairly straight with it and it provides a lot of control. After sawing, I need to correct the faces with a plane to make them at 45 degrees. This is a lot of checking and planing. There's no other way of doing that by hand. When everything was looking good, I sawed the wedges with a miter saw and gave a light sanding to remove the splinters. When dry fitting, you can see it is still handwork. The 8 pieces don't line up perfectly. I expected so, and since the live edge still is on piece, the overall impression is more rough and natural. When gluing, I use hot glue together with wood glue to bond the pieces quickly. Next time I'll use a different plastic base because the color of the sheet came onto the wood. You'll see that in a minute. I made 2 segmented discs because I wasn't completely happy with the first glue up and wanted another one in the case of one breaking. For the clock mechanism, I bought a second-hand clock from the thrift shop. I dismantled it until the mechanism was left. That and the pointers I used as well. If you liked this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing. I know I say that every time, but the more likes, the more views the video gets, so that helps out great. If you want to support me or check out one of my products, go to my website. I have plans for this clock available on the website. So now came the next challenge. I need to make a pocket in the wood for the pointer mechanism to poke through on the face side. You could do this with a router, I don't have that, and since the wood assembly is fairly thin, I use the conventional mill to make the pocket. This mill is not mine. At my job I was allowed to use the mill in the model shop. process, I kept measuring if the distance between the face and the pocket was good. It had to be 4 millimeters for the pointer mechanism. When the pocket was made, I could apply some boiled linseed oil as finish. To keep the clock standing upright, I made a small block with an angle. I measured the distance and saw two pieces of plastic rod to length. The overall process wasn't very difficult, only getting the pieces to 45 degrees and make the pocket for the mechanism were delicate jobs. I'm very happy how it looks now, and now I can say I made a clock.